Part 2. When revenge tastes too sweet. He thought he had won. And I watched him and saw he was beginning to lose to himself. After the scene with Emily when she curled up in a blanket crying on the floor, he walked out of the bedroom like a god. A predator. An avenger. A surgeon after a clean operation. "I'm free," he told me that evening. "And what now?" "Now I live." He started with bars. At first, it was just cocktails. After work. Then whiskey. Whiskey with beer. Whiskey without food. He stopped sleeping at home. Started renting hotel rooms. Hiring women. They don't know anything about me. And I don't need to know anything about them. That's purity. I called. He didn't answer. I saw his stories: clubs, boobs, laughter, dancing, neon lights. He was drowning in his own triumph. He thought he was punishing her. But really he was punishing himself. It was Sunday. Late at night. He rented a room in a hotel with a city view. 23rd floor. Dark glass. White sheets. He found the girl through an app. Name Leela. Tanned. Slim. Small breasts. Tiny waist. Hair like black silk. She opened the door in a coat, and nothing underneath. "You're Quentin?" "Tonight, yes." They barely spoke. She stood by the window. Dropped the coat. Her body as if sculpted by hand. Flawless. He approached, embraced her from behind. Ran his lips down her neck. His hand slid across her stomach, down. "You're handsome," she whispered. "You're too late," he replied. He turned her around. Pushed her to her knees. Her lips were warm, wet, skilled. Then he lifted her onto the windowsill. Spread her legs. Entered her hard, deep, gripping her hips. She cried out. He covered her mouth with his hand. "Quiet, this isn't about you." He moved like a beast. Without tenderness. He was fucking memories. Fucking Emily. Lena. Himself. Everything. Then a shower. She left. He remained by the window. Naked. Drunk. Empty. Lena's voice. Cold. Distant. As if watching from afar, and maybe even feeling a bit sorry now. Emily disappeared. Or rather turned to smoke. No scandals, no breakdowns, no social media posts. A month later she appeared in his life again. Only not her. Her name was Clarissa. She spoke with a light accent, like she was from Switzerland or Austria. Features sharp, like a model. Dark brown hair. Green eyes. Cold skin. A woman next to whom men forget their own names. They met at a gala, where Quentin ended up by chance through a friend. You look lost. And you too confident. Good combination, no? They drank. Then more. Then her apartment. She stood by the window, in a sheer black bodysuit. Her breasts half exposed, nipples under mesh. Legs long, slim. Heels sharp, patent leather. He entered. She didn't turn. Simply whispered. Undress. I don't tolerate delays. He approached. From behind. Ran his hand down her thigh. Then her neck. She turned and slapped his chest. Laughter. I'm not your toy. But you will be mine. She dropped to her knees. Then climbed onto him. Sex was like combat. With thrusts, bites, muffled moans. He came inside her, forgetting his ex's name. 3 weeks later they were inseparable. He spent flowers, jewelry, hotels. You know I'm not poor, she said. My money's just frozen for now. But I'll repay everything. I promise. She convinced him to surprise her with a Vegas trip. Let's play. Let's enjoy. Book us something with a view. He booked a suite on the 46th floor. Restaurant, jacuzzi, champagne. At night casino. She held his hand, pushed him gently. Bet more. I can feel it, you're on a streak. He lost $20,000. Next morning another $12,000. She laughed, kissed him, whispered. My people are already sending the money. We'll cover it all soon. They had sex in the jacuzzi. She sat on him, legs wrapped around, slowly, rhythmically, like dancing. Whispering. You know, you're different. I could even fall for you. He was sure she was real. And he was needed. Chapter 6. The disappearance. Morning she was gone. Phone off. Account empty. Reception said she left during the night. Left only one phrase. He put it all on the line himself. He waited for her 2 more days. Then a knock on the door. Chapter 7. Pressure. Casino enforcers weren't joking. He owed $42,000. Interest was building. He tried getting a loan. Denied. Then he dipped into the company's funds. He thought he'd do a technical refund. No one would notice. But they already had. All messages with Clarissa. Videos. Bills. Screenshots. She wasn't an aristocrat. She was an actress. And Emily's friend. Part of her performance. Emily compiled it all and sent it to Harper Solutions Security Department. Note. Recommend internal investigation of employee Q for financial misconduct tied to personal casino debt. Next morning Quentin was fired. Next day arrested. Media caught on. Photos in cuffs. Debt. Fraud. Divorce. Jail. He sat behind the glass. Stubble. Hollow eyes. He stared, unblinking. She entered. In white. Composed. Elegant. Why did you come? So you'd know, I forgave you. But I didn't forget. And you paid. You wanted to destroy me? Now look who's still free. She stood. Turned. And walked away.